Simplifying algebraic expressions. So in this video we talked about simplifying algebraic expression containing negative numbers as their coefficients, and this is the part 1. So this video you're going to learn how to subtract negative coefficients and negative coefficients, and how to subtract negative coefficients with positive coefficients. The same thing with addition. So we're going to add negative and positive, and add negative and negative coefficient. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe for more video like this. To solve this question yourself before I explain, so you can pause the video and try to solve it yourself. Now welcome back. So in this video we are going to simplify algebraic expression containing negative numbers. So the first thing we talk about, and this is even part 1, you understand. So the first thing we talk about here is adding negative terms, you understand, because you can only add like terms, you remember. So we only add like terms, you understand. So now if you have minus 3, and the first thing here is minus 3, we have plus minus 2 here, x here, which the coefficient is minus 2. So whenever you see a negative coefficient like that, you want to add it together. You know what we have here? The first one here is that we have minus 3 plus minus 2, you understand. So whenever you see a kind of a expression like this, the first thing you have to do is that when their sign are the same, you add them together. That will be 5. That's the first thing. As x as the variable, you put s here. So when the sign are negative and negative, so you add them together, and their sign will be the sign of the coefficient, which is minus, you understand. So the answer for this one, minus 5x. Now the second one here, we have minus 4a plus minus 7a. So when the sign are the same, you find their sum, you add it together, which will be 11, and you understand this will be 11a, and then their sign will be the end there. And last one here is that we have when they are signed, because this is positive, this 3xc is positive, and this 5c is also positive. Now they have the same sign. That means you are going to add them together, which is 8. You understand? That's 8c. And the sign of this answer here, 8c here, will now be the sign of the term that we had together, which is plus. So I know here. So it doesn't matter whether the bigger number comes first, the bigger number comes first, or the smaller number comes first, you understand. Plus 2x, you already know that this 2x here is positive and this minus 3x is negative. So their coefficient is minus 3 plus 2. So when you see a number like this, you understand, the first thing is that if their sign are different, you have to subtract it first. So their sign, they have different sign here, you have to subtract them first. That will be 1. So when you subtract 3 and 2, that will be 1. Then the sign of this answer you get here will be the sign of the bigger number, which is minus. So what we have here is minus x, minus 1x, which the answer will be minus x, you understand, because we have to take 1 out of it, and the coefficient is 1, you understand. Minus 2a plus 5a. You already know that minus 2a is negative, and plus 5a is positive. So the coefficient here is minus 2 plus 5. You subtract them, which is, so 5 minus 2, now you just do your basic subtraction. So 5 minus 2 is actually 3. So we have 3a here, and then the sign of this number will be the sign of the bigger number, which is plus. That means you have to keep in mind here that in the first example here we get minus x, and the second example we get plus 3x, which is plus 3a, which you can also write as 3a, you understand. And then keep this in mind. So it doesn't matter the arrangement. Let's assume that we have minus 5a and then plus 2a. You can do it like this. So this one will be the sign are different. Now you find difference, and the sign of this number will be the bigger one, which is minus 3a. You can see the difference now, you understand. So you can see the difference. So keep this in mind and actually pay attention to all these things, because you will need it a lot when